You bring home a vibrant, healthy plant. You place it carefully near a window, you water it on schedule, and you check on it every day. But weeks go by, and nothing happens. No new leaves, no growth. It just sits there. Most owners interpret this silence in two ways. They decide they have a black thumb, or they conclude the plant itself is inherently difficult. Growth follows a strict biological equation. It is the predictable result of specific environmental conditions being met in a precise balance. Every plant operates on a strict internal energy economy. Stalling is a calculated survival response. The plant actively pauses its outward expansion to redirect its limited energy toward managing a deficit in its environment. Decoding that silence transforms plant care. It moves the process from an emotional guessing game into a systematic method of biological troubleshooting. The diagnostic process begins with light. Every species evolved to process a specific light profile. When that specific intensity or duration is missing, the plant's energy production stalls. In a dim corner, a plant enters survival mode. It halts all new growth to conserve the minimal energy it can pull from the shadows. The same freeze happens at the opposite extreme. If a shade-loving fern sits in harsh, direct sun, it redirects every available resource toward protecting its leaves from burning. You must match the light to the plant's evolutionary needs, rather than placing it where it happens to look best in the room. Watering causes the most unintentional sabotage. The symptoms of a drowning plant are easily misread. Roots require physical oxygen. When soil stays wet, water floods the gaps between dirt particles, pushing out crucial air pockets. These roots literally suffocate. As they rot underground, the leaves above droop and turn yellow, symptoms identical to thirst. The solution is allowing the top layers of soil to dry out between waterings. This creates a vacuum that naturally pulls fresh oxygen back down into the root zone. Successful watering balances moisture with aeration. It ensures the internal energy economy has enough oxygen to keep the growth engine running. A plant can look healthy above the soil while structurally failing below the surface. This plant is root-bound. Its roots have hit the plastic walls and started circling endlessly. It has run out of physical space to expand. It also faces a chemical deficit. Potted soil is a finite resource bank. Eventually, the plant consumes every available nutrient, and the soil becomes empty. You provide physical space by repotting, and you replenish the chemical resources with a balanced fertilizer. Without subterranean space to stretch into and chemical fuel to burn, the plant remains stuck in its current size. Even with perfect light, water, and soil, a plant may stop growing due to environmental stress. Sudden shifts, like air conditioning drafts, moving to a new apartment, or the drive from the nursery, trigger a shock response. The plant prioritizes basic survival over producing new foliage. The best response to shock is absolute stability. Providing a consistent environment allows the plant to recalibrate its energy economy and resume growth. A stalled plant acts as a biological signal. Its silence communicates the exact edge of its environmental limits. It responds to the light profile, the oxygen levels in the roots, the physical space in the pot, and chemical nutrients in the soil. Sustained growth is the inevitable byproduct of a balanced environment. It happens when the plant no longer needs to divert its energy towards survival. Viewing your plants as a system replaces guesswork with understanding. By providing the specific resources biology requires, you unlock the growth waiting all along.